Hey there, Leo. I'm in your neck of the universe this month. Dadichi here from astrology.com.au. It's October 2024. I'm going to animate the chart here. Unfortunately, I've had some technical issues on the desktop today. I'm going to try to sort that out, but I'm okay. Sometimes I like to just talk to you like this so that you can focus on me completely. It's a solar eclipse on the 3rd. That's why this month is so important. On the 3rd and in the 3rd. The 3rd house of your horoscope, solar horoscope we're talking about, or if you know your lunar sign as Leo or your rising sign as Leo, then you can apply what I'm saying here. Eclipse, solar eclipse, releasing dynamic, karmic energies in that 3rd house of your horoscope, which relates to your communication, negotiation. Now, the eclipse may correct some of those aspects of your communication, negotiation skills, your general mental, intellectual skill sets. This is all about the mentality and not just what you think about, Leo, but how you think about things, the methodology of your thinking, the methodology of your reasoning power. These are the sorts of things that come up during this particular eclipse. Now, after the 3rd, on the 8th, there's an important trine aspect between Venus and Mars. Venus is important for you because it regulates your career, your employer. Venus is in the 4th house, which has a directional strength, what we call a power to give its influence in the northern direction. For those of you looking for work, looking to improve your overall karma and opportunity, especially too with relationships, because Venus is that natural ruler of relationships. You have that power in the northern direction right now. Head north, young man, and find your soulmate in that direction. You know, you've got some challenges here this month as well. The retrogression of Jupiter. Jupiter is one of your better planets. It rules your 5th house and it rules your 8th house. This is speculative for some Leos, ruling the 8th house of other people's money. 5th house is the house of speculation, investment. So here, if you're an investor, and it's also in the 11th house, transiting the sign of Gemini right now, retrograde, telling us about your profitability in these ventures. So you have to think carefully. The retrograde planet tells us to, hey, just take a step back. Haste makes waste, as the old saying goes. It's time for you to just expand your vision of what's possible, because Jupiter, of course, is the planet of expansion. It's in the 11th house of profitability. It's in the sign of Gemini, which is a dual mutable sign, which means potential for several lines or sources of income. And there's the full moon on the 17th in your 9th house, which is educational. So there's a learning process here. The full moon is going to activate your learning inclinations, your desire to expand your mind. And this is not just like the 3rd house. We mentioned the 3rd house as being, you know, the sort of day-to-day routine mind, the thinking mind. This 9th house, where the full moon takes place for you, is the house of higher learning. It's the spiritual mind. 5th house is also the spiritual mind. Venus transits into that area. Let me have a look at my list here. I didn't put it on my list. Oh, yes, I did. 18th of October. It was down at the bottom of the list. So around the 18th, you'll see your career planet is intimately linked to the creative aspect of your horoscope. The sun moves into the 4th house. Mercury is also in there by the 23rd. So there's a lot of activation of this area of your horoscope, especially when the sun hits that on the 23rd of October. Scorpio starts at that time. And so the protective instincts come to the fore. You'll want to connect with loved ones and communicate to them, because you've got that deep probing Scorpio Mercury transit, getting you to look beneath the surface. Mars in the 12th house, looking at your past. Then it moves into that difficult, opposition to Pluto. And that can be rather divisive. It can be argumentative. It can actually be quite explosive. That we see Pluto in your 6th house of work. There may be some issues that you're dealing with there. Someone who's subversive, someone who's lurking in the shadows, undermining you at every twist and turn. How are you dealing with that? Well, that's the challenge, isn't it? And we see at the very tail end the Mars trine Neptune, the Sun square Pluto. Yes, that's the one I was looking for before. The Sun is in a square to Pluto, again from the 4th house of peace of mind to the 6th house of workplace activities, co-workers. And so this can be a trying time in terms of bringing some measure of control and balance and equity into your workplace relationships. You have to stand up to bullies, but you may have to do this in a very, very shrewd manner rather than coming out and saying exactly what you feel. Now, please do follow the links. We've put the links there so you can have that added sort of cherry on top of the ice cream. Astrology.com.au. Text-based transits for the month of October for you, waiting for you right now. My subscribe and my like button are waiting for you as well, dear friends. Please don't forget to help us out. That is a great help. Yeah, we do this as a charitable act for all of you. We love you and we want to care for you. So please do subscribe. That's the least you could do for us. And I will see you next month. Take care now. Bye-bye.